Baier is here. Trump said this morning to Brian Kilmeade that that was sarcasm. That's how I read it. I think you read it the same way. What's this big deal in the media?
Well, Stuart, I did say that I thought it came off that way and it was tongue-in-cheek at the time, but I also said it's a serious issue because, remember, this is a Republican Party that, excuse me, the last nominee, Mitt Romney, in a debate said that Russia is the #1 geopolitical threat. President Obama said, you know, the 50s is calling. And discounted it. It turns out that Russia has been, and if you're the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, it says it's the #1 threat facing the U.S. So put all of that into this context. Democrats did jump on it. Some of them went over the top and called it treason, but some Republicans jumped on it too, saying you can't joke about something like hacking into the U.S. and possibly interfering in U.S. elections, and that's where it came down. Now, the Trump people say eventually this is going to play out for them because it's focusing on the emails that are missing and the fact that she's the threat to national security with the classified information. The Clinton people and some Republicans actually are saying, listen, it brings up temperament, it brings up, you can't joke about those kinds of things, even if he was joking.
That is a fair point. I guess it points out the dangers of an off-the-cuff, rapid-fire answering of questions in a free-flowing environment. There's danger there, not so much for ordinary people the way they see it, but certainly the media. And Bret, I'm sure you know this already, but for the first time, I believe, Donald Trump is now in front of Hillary Clinton in the Real Clear Politics polling averages. And it seems like his policy of staying ahead of the news cycle is a winner for him at this point.
Well, it is, and clearly he took the news cycle with that news conference, and he essentially owned the day. Now, not all of it was positive, as we've seen all over the place, but here's the deal. Democrats are threatened. They do see a possibility that he shoots the gap and wins this race. They see it especially in states like Pennsylvania. Former Pennsylvania Governor Ed Rendell said, yes, he thinks Trump could win Pennsylvania. He says he's made inroads already in voter registration, especially with that group of non-college educated white workers, middle class, who are angry, frustrated that both parties are not working. I've talked to union guys around here, guys that are with a union that has endorsed Hillary Clinton, that almost all of them are voting for Donald Trump. Now, they won't tell you that on camera, but they are telling you that privately. And I think that that is a worry for this Democratic Party, and that's why you're seeing this outreach, and you're seeing a focus on reaching out to disaffected Republicans and possibly Democrats who they've lost.
I think Donald Trump will try to upstage Hillary's speech tonight. He's speaking this afternoon in Iowa, and he may make some more headlines there. Bret Baier, we will be seeing you later. Thank you very much for joining us, Bret. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you.